Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Sonoma, site to race number 14 of the NRSL, NRSL Hooters series is what we've got on tap for today.
Yeah.
Thinking of what we've got for tomorrow, I'm sorry. Joining me once again, though, for this one is Stephen Pollard III and Austin LaPlante.
Right here.
Yo.
Front row today will be Card Pollard. He's one of the favorites among the garage area, and he'll start alongside Jesse Turner, who grabs pole for, I think, the first time this year. It might be the second. Benjamin Ice and Joshua Osborne make up row 2, with Mike Trout, Daniel Gidderook row 3. Dollar General on row 4 with Bafode Sacco and Matt Dixon. And Brian Hart and Time Pollard make up row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand over to Stephen and Austin for their thoughts and predictions.
Awesome.
Okay, well, if you saw the truck race yesterday, you saw an amazing, crazy wreck in turn 3, which somehow I confused it with somehow confused it with turn 4 and 4A, but hopefully that's all squared away now. But hopefully we don't see it in this race. However, we had some unusual wrecks in out of turn 10, and hopefully we do not see that as well. And hopefully it'll also be a good race like trucks. My prediction is the 70 in third place, winning this race. We'll go back to Charles.
Actually, we'll go to Stephen first if he wants
You got 10 seconds.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Let's go track side for the command to start engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
Before Stephen goes, then my prediction is that Jesse Turner will actually win this one from pole. Stephen.
Well, we have a lot of former Sonoma touring winners here. We got Card Paul winning trucks, Sheila Shear, Ace Rogers, the former winners at this track. It's gonna be an interesting race. Oh, somebody is okay. No, they're just beating a baby.
No, that's just that's the way
that's
they pull
normal.
off the line.
I think it's the second or third road course this season. 23 made the Cup race yesterday, so R3's got some good notes. I'm going with the 5th place starter. I believe it's Mike Trout to win this race.
Yep.
Based on the duels.
So we've all got odd numbered starting guys. Pace car is off. Field under control of Jesse Turner. And we are green here from Sonoma, and we've got problems already. Trevor Germain, Lane Sanders.
I didn't know Paulie Rock was in this race.
Run up towards the hill now. This is where we expected there to be problems. We didn't even make it to the start-finish line. And around goes Ace Rogers in front of the field.
Well, you know what? Ace Rogers' finishes at Sonoma have been second and first. Well, that finish of 1.5 is over.
It definitely.
I think someone else spun.
Alex May is off course.
We need this in the Cup race tomorrow. People need to go off course more in the Cup series.
Ashley LaPlante now trying to take a spot away. That's Aubrey Scott that's wide at turn 4 back there in the back. George
Remember
T
last
gets
year?
away from Tina McCoy.
Here we go. This is going to be some wrecks right here. Oh.
They made it through there, it looks like, just fine. Tina McCoy still fighting back, though, with George.
That was a jerk in the wheel to the left.
And he's going to get the spot back.
Oh, no, last year we had no DNFs last season, and in season 4 we had only 35 cars finished. Oh, God, it's a hippie.
Quentin Moore gets this move done on Irene Namer. Amber Garrison's going to also follow through, so that's 2 spots lost for Irene Namer through turn 11.
Was Lane's plan to get crashed before the start to get black flagged and lead the race?
I think his plan was to go ahead and get turns so that he would actually be able to be out of anyone else's trouble at turn 2.
Smart idea.
As Brian Hart maybe trying to take 8th spot away from Bafode Sacco, our most recent winner.
Time Paulo finished second at Lime Rock in season 4 en route to his championship, so a little bit of road cross proud. Should have been running the speedways, but I'm an idiot, so that's all I'm going to say about that.
Dive from Jesse Savage didn't quite make it work.
Yeah, that was trying to be a Savage dive bomb that didn't work.
17 and 99 having to make lap 1 pit stops.
Yep, that's that's 30 seconds right there.
Well, we'll have to see if they get stop and goes. We'll try and avoid having people get DNQ'd.
That Boublon, yeah. 70 cars been on fire. I mean, let me check the result though. Well, yeah, Osborne is
see if there's
finished.
anyone making a move towards turn 11 while he looks that up.
The 70s finished 9th, 2nd, and 3rd the last 3 races, and the 3rd right now. The 70s been one of the hottest drivers on the circuit.
There's
Well,
Joey
there's a
Miles.
battle
That was
there.
your pick for pole. That's running back here in 40th. Actually
Well,
gets 2 spots
Let me
done.
go ahead and car. Yes, Mom is in a duel, a road course winner at Road America last season. Well, he had trouble at the start, so I'll cut him a little slack there. And here we go. Look at flat traffic.
Oh, that's Ace Rogers coming out of the pits.
He's gonna survive. Well, maybe not.
Yep.
But yeah, he's hoping for a flip.
Well, he's going to hope for something. Does have to make the minimum speed of a 1 minute 23, but that's
484.
Yeah, 1 minute 23.284 would be the minimum speed.
484.
I said 284. You just typed it in wrong.
Oh well, that was close enough. As looks like we're getting a little. We're going back to the Cup Series route here, going a little bit single file here.
Well, still have some people looking like they could make a move. It's just a matter of whether or not they will.
Yeah, we need the old TNR saying over here pretty soon. Oh, I can't say it in the broadcast. 85 car getting on the back bumper of the 10, and everybody getting a little deeper on the brakes here.
Well, we'll have to wait and see whether or not that means anything for later on in this one. As Card Pollard not losing Jesse Turner. It's only half a second. Foul for third maybe as well.
If Card Paul wins this race next season, he's going to have to replace Robert in the 75.
As Benjamin Ice says, that's a bad line for the 86. Not a great line for the 6 or 70 either.
And let's see,
Matt
Dixon right here.
I think that they haven't had the pit, so that's good. I think quite clear the minimum speed though.
Matt Dixon also comes in with consistency, 5th and a 6th at 2.5 miles, running right now top 5. Bowman's out.
Aubrey Scott is out of the race. She's taking her car behind the wall.
That's not good for Aubrey because Aubrey had to race in, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
so
17 was a go-home car. Trevor Germain makes a move on John Irvin. That is going to be for 36th place.
Yeah, that damage is not going to affect them here as much as other tracks. Well, they're going to get more damage pretty soon.
Side by side through the S's here. Mohamed Zain Abdullah looking on. Going to try to take advantage of this towards turn 10.
Yep, Trevor Germain just, he could have stayed in it, I guess, but he didn't.
Now, will he be able to fend off from the 5 and 55? Yes, he will.
Yep, Lane Sanders threw it in there, man.
Threw it in there, and it did not stick.
No, that was not part of the plan. Looks like they can get, it looks like the 23, the 86 is better at this part of the track, and the 23 is better at the back portion of the track.
That might be what it is. It looked like the 12 ran a little bit wide, couldn't quite, no one behind him could take advantage of it.
Yep, double Dollar General this week. We got double MC2 cars too.
Yeah, except one's got a little bit more on the car, prevalent on the car than the other.
Now, you know, you guys might say, oh, they're all single file, but pit strategy will come to effect. We saw in the dual race, we saw the guys who stayed out the longest were suffering the most because you can't pass to save your life, and the people who pitted earlier were the best advantage ones. So, got to play a strategy, right? Probably only a one pit stop race too.
As Card Pollard fell a little bit back through turn 9, and that's where it's going to hurt him trying to make the move for turn 11.
Yeah, it's the 86 number has definitely never won in the series before. The 23, I believe, has.
I believe you're right. Card Pollard, though, with the runoff, turn 11 towards turn 1.
Yeah, we actually gonna have our first pass for the lead ever at Sonoma.
Not yet, at least.
Oh, Card took an interesting line there. Card won the truck race here last season in the 70.
As Jesse Turner trying to still fend off. Both of them got a little bit of curb there. Osborne trying to gap Ice a little bit as Dixon tries to pressure the 6.
If Card comes back next year, we're going to have him run the 89 because he did the 83 in season 4, so.
Technically wouldn't. I mean, he also has to skip next season.
No, Quinton could go to the 55. Oh, no, you're right. I'm thinking of that because I forgot Brett Rowe, the second Jesus car.
No, well, because you said he ran the 83 in season 4. Then that means he would have skipped season 5.
Oh, yeah, so he'll have to skip next year. Monster Pilot's going to have to make his debut next. Well, not make his full-time season debut next year. Yeah, Monster Pilot.
And then you'll have to work something out with Quentin and Allison about getting into the
Yeah,
other
that'll be fun. It has 32 car, man. That's getting
He
close.
thought about it, couldn't make the move stick.
I think Matt Dixon was won the inaugural pole here and finished second. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
That probably sounds accurate enough. Baranowskis, after starting dead last, she's up to 30th now. Was the quickest car in practice, ran off course during her qualifying run.
Yeah, Matt Dixon lost to Kyle Austin East, but that's when we used to do cautions at road courses, so we couldn't have a shot at the end of the race. 2-car, Baranowskis, Cup experience, no.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I ran Cup last season, did not run season, what was it, 7th season, didn't run the 07 season, so the original Cup race.
As Hunter Hollow's now going to try and pressure the 2-car.
So we have the 17, we got the Sheila Shear, which is her first for her when she has 2 wins in the series, 59 race losing streak right here. Who else? Ace Rogers was the winner here. We mentioned that.
John Irvin makes a move on Fitzwater. That's for 35th spot.
Oh boy, here we go.
And Irvin gets the job done off turn 7.
Yeah, the 0 team actually did win a pole here with Becky Lynch in season 4, so there's that for them.
Yeah, that was actually the same team, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As Trevor Germain not going to be able to make that move stick and make a move or going towards turn 11.
Quinton won the pole last season in the truck series here, so we got some people here who have had a lot of success.
Okay, the 99 has made minimum speed. I forgot to keep checking that, but he has made it.
Yeah.
So that'll allow him to keep going.
And Card Pilot is there. This is the 550 horsepower package you can't pass.
Well, so Card Pilot's pressuring him. He's not letting him get away at least.
Yeah, Turner, a 2-time Cup winner. I believe he DNQ'd this race last year in Cup. So Turner is definitely an experienced driver. The 23 has not won yet with Brian James, but their SS program is so good. I think they'll get a win for the year, end of the year.
We'll have to wait and see. Ironically enough, it was actually a 2300th of a second lead for the 23 last time around.
Yeah, Card Pilot. I don't think he dominated that truck race last year. Got the lead late when somebody ran wide in that prevalent 4A or 4B section.
Hey Steven, you want some popcorn?
I want some lawn chairs. I'm just giving out stats because we're getting to the pit stop part. Mike Trout, after finally hitting something and winning yesterday.
More for me.
Well, after finally hitting something yesterday and winning yesterday, Mike Trout came out to this track and we're running 6th right now, so good job by him.
Wow. Oh, Brian Hart off course. That's going to open a door for Time Pollard, maybe.
Man,
this
this package
is the battle
sucks.
for 9th.
Nope, didn't take it.
Brian Hart, who was very irrelevant last year in the Cup Series. Next weekend, well, I don't know what Charles is doing. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that, but I know Penske's running a Star Trek car next week.
Looks like Jesse Turner was able to gap the 86 at least a little bit.
Yeah, 23 is just so much better in this portion of the track. Before Sakor. Yeah, last week at Double Dollar General cars got double top 5s. Now they're double top 10s right here. I wonder if we get a discount at Dollar General for those double top 10s.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, it's the 27. Brunco car running well. I guess that R&D 85 and 43 are helping out. Well, the 85 is actually in the top 10.
43 is back to being a Braun car, 4th Braun racing car. Dixon trying to pressure Benjamin Ice still. Can't quite make a move.
Our points leader is nowhere to be found this week, it looks like.
Our points leader is Alex May still. He is currently back in the 24th spot.
And at the moment, Nereza or the 32 would take the points lead. I could be wrong with that.
Nereza's in 34.
Okay, 32 definitely taking the points lead.
So the 18 definitely is not.
Yeah, no.
Behind Fragniti actually as well. Jermaine's trying to pressure Fitzwater. Irvin pressuring the 18.
I see Bobby Gerhardt, Tito McCoy up there, so he's definitely not taking the points lead. And Ashley LaPlante, I don't even know where Ashley LaPlante is.
Ashley LaPlante is currently running in the 26th spot, so just a little bit behind the 60.
I think as they run now, Matt Dixon will take the points lead. And it's been a long time since I think Dixon's led the points. I think it's been since his debut in season 2 when he ran the 14 car when he won 2 out of the first 3 races.
Could be.
Yeah. Dixon, remember last season, broke his back, leg, or something at Coca-Cola, missed a couple of races, but came back and won
Actually,
his
only missed
next
one
race after.
race in this series though when that happened.
And he won this. He won his
He
race
won the
back
race.
too.
He won the race before missing the race.
Yep, that's right. I know of Marias finished 4th. Marias is the reserve driver, so.
Yeah. So, luckily, hasn't had any of those serious wrecks this year. Brian Hart pressuring Bufo Sacco now.
Well, I'm gonna give the jinx, but Dixon's worst finish this year has been 29th. No DNFs. Definitely having a solid year so far.
I think your jinx is safe for this one. I think. There's not many ways to try and DNF it.
Yeah.
Here.
Sacco only has one top 10 since Martinsville, so yeah, it's a win, so it's a good one. But the 86 car is there. It's just the 550 horsepower.
Oh, Card Pollard's taking a look.
Can he finally
get a shot at it for turn 11? No.
Yeah, he was trying to rattle his cage.
He tried to get out of the mirrors. Couldn't quite get there close enough.
There's an optimal illusional right there.
Benjamin Ice still 3rd. Ice is 4th. But right now, the battle for the lead heating up at least a little bit. Card Pollard trying to get out of the mirrors of the 23 wherever he can.
Yeah, Benjamin Ice's best finish was 2nd at Colorado National.
Oh, that's a little bit wide.
Oh, yep, that's going to cost him this lap.
Well, and that line right there is as well. So
Jesse Turner's best finish was 2nd at Papyrus. Card Pollard's best finish was 3rd in California this year. So another driver. We have 13 races in. We still have 13 different winners. Nobody has repeated yet.
Yeah, no repeat winners yet. Ice now trying to pressure Osborne.
If this was the winner in Chase, we'd have nobody in on points. Well, getting to that point.
Well, that's usually the way that works for the series, it seems like.
Yeah. Jesse Turner and our top, I believe, the entire top 5 is not one besides Dixon.
Let's see. Turner hasn't, but has 3 top 5s. Card Pollard has not. He has 3 top 5s as well. Oh, the 86 is a lot closer than I thought he was going to be by the end of this lap. Osborne in 3rd right now has no wins, but 3 top 5s. Benjamin Ice does have a win.
Yeah.
And Dixon has a win.
Wait, Benjamin Ice has a win.
No, wait. Sorry, I was looking at Garrison. Benjamin Ice doesn't have a win, but has 3 top 5s.
Everybody got 3 top 5 apparently. Magical number this year.
Dixon only has 2, despite the win.
Yeah, and that was a 5th last week.
As we should be closing in on the pit stop window at least. They definitely can make it the rest of the way from here. Hopefully it's not that we just have everyone put on the same lap.
Oh God, I hope not.
As Ice trying to pressure the 70, can't quite get there. Looks like Card Pollard might be thinking about a move on the 23. At least definitely with that line he was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he thought about it. Couldn't make the move. No one's pitting this time around. Apparently. I thought there might have been someone that would have.
Yeah.
I really did think someone was going to pit this lap. Wow.
It'd be smart if somebody did.
Oh, we do have someone. Sophia Fragniti from 33rd place is going to pit.
Well, that's not who we want to pit.
Zayn Abdullah is going to now try and make a move on the 33. So Zayn Abdullah, after dropping back to, I think, 41st, didn't he?
Yeah.
He gets by Fitzwater for 36th. Did we have someone pit before that? No. On the bright side, also no issues with penalties. So I didn't have to clear that out. Card Pollard, though, through the S's again, trying to find somewhere that the 23 is weaker than him. And it was a 23-second stop, basically, for the... well, there's the 23 pitting. So we're going to have a new leader now.
It's going to be interesting to see how the out-laps and the in-laps are going to be.
The 10's also going to pit. Who else is going to pit? It looks like the 20's signaling. She's going to pit as well. And that looks to be about it for this lap. No, the 50's going to pit as well. As well as the 5. So, okay, so we got 4 guys pitting
A little
there.
bit of strategy here.
And now Card Pollard is free to run whatever pace he wants to.
Yeah, let's see. It's going to be interesting what they do here. Now, this will split up the field just a little bit here. That's good. At least we have that to talk about.
So Dixon now trying to pressure Benjamin Ice. This is for 3rd on the racetrack.
Yep.
Will he be able to make a move into turn 7? No. And it's 15-second stops for those drivers on pit lane. There's the 10 coming off pit lane, trying to battle the 23. Whoops.
It's going to be him off.
Oh, wow.
And, yep, Bafode Sacco making an effective change of the lead. 86 is pitting. I think it's going to be everyone else. It should be everyone else.
Well, we're going to have a new leader. Before Zacco trying to go back-to-back wins. You know, we've seen this before. I think at Charlotte and Joshua Tree, we've seen PJ
Evans, what were you thinking there for a moment?
that was not a good line.
Baranowskis is thinking about the same almost. Too wide into the pit lane does not work.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's going to be the first time we see at Lowe's and Joshua Tree, like last week with Chicagoland, a mile and a half on a road course. PJ Williams won back-to-back races at that track, so this could be the only second time that's ever happened.
Well, but will Bafode Sacco be able to cycle back to the lead among everyone? He was, what, 5th before?
Yeah.
So he's beat the 23 out. We still haven't seen anyone flash up. Now they're getting released from the pit box.
And you
A
can't
lot of
pass.
at the same time.
Yep.
And there's the 27, and it's not going to be the lead for Bafode Sacco.
Dixon's leading.
Matt
Dixon got the lead.
Dixon.
It's the ever one.
Yeah, it's the other. Dollar General's still trying to go back-to-back, but with 2 different cars.
Yeah, I know, seriously, the 43's got to get up there. Got to run Dollar General next.
Jesse Turner, a big loser on pit lane. Brian Hart trying to get around Daniel Gitterok now. Jesse Turner, though, with warm tires, trying to get a move on the 27. Couldn't make the move stick. Jesse Savage, though, is making a move on Benjamin Ice.
Matt
say
Dixon,
huge loser on pit lane.
I don't think Dixon has ever wanted a road course in his career, so this would be a big accomplishment for him.
As Amanda Evans, Jack Ribbleton all trying to pressure the 6 car as well. Might have missed the thing for the lead, who knows. But I actually kind of want to see what this happens with this.
Oh, yeah.
As Amanda Evans thinking about it, they're going to be 3 wide nearly into turn 11. Evans
Yes.
thinks better of it.
Yeah. No.
That was a terrible idea.
As Evans does get the 6, so the 6 still loses 2 spots. As nope, we didn't miss anything. Dixon still cycles to the lead. Irene Namer now trying to get a position away from her teammate. And this is the battle for 13th.
Yeah, Dixon and his one at SS Auto Club, Daytona, Martinsville, North Wilkesboro, South Boston, a 21 truck Irwindale race. Never won it.
Oh, Ty Pollard just got hit off by the 42.
Whoa.
We got taken out by a hippie?
As now Algebra now is going to get around Ashley LaPlante for 23rd in the chaos.
Well, all I gotta say, that ain't cool, man.
I thought the hippies were actually into peace and everything.
I guess not. They just didn't go to Woodstock or something.
As Matt Dixon is a long way out on Card Pollard, sorry.
General trying to go 1-2.
The Fode Sacco now closing in on the 86. Jesse Turner's up to 4th. Trout to 5th. Gitteroak is 6th. Brian Hart 7th. Sheila Shear is 8th. Amber Garrison from 9th somehow. Jesse Savage is in 10th. Jack Ribbleton is 11th. Amanda Evans 12th. Benjamin Ice, Irene Naiman 13th and 14th. Quentin Moore is 15th. Roy Ribbleton's now 16th after the shunt. Keith Stevens is 17th. Carl Hopper, Brett Kenningberg. Skycom's top 20 with Jesse James, Alja Baranowskis, Ashley LaPlante, PJ Tiscala, Mohamed Zainadullah, Alan Bleck, Xavier Rain, Hunter Hollows, John Irvin, Sophia Fragniti, Alex May, our points leader, is in 31st. Enzo Nereza, second points, is 32nd. Joshua Osborne from 3rd to 34th.
Well, forget what I just said. I'm going to walk away now.
George Teague, Trevor Germain, Henrietta Fitzwater, Tito McCoy is back here, Joey Miles. Time Pollard is still running, but in 40th.
I think he is going to have a nice season 1 rematch over here with the 42.
Oh, we ain't going to that. Nope.
It's especially with the hippie.
As Jack Ribbleton pressuring Garrison. Amanda Evans runs wide. Here comes Benjamin Ice. Can't make the move stick.
He's trying to put that move on ice.
That was terrible. That was a terrible line.
I knew that was going.
I thought Card Pollard was getting close to the 32. Not exactly right.
Yeah, he's getting too much of that curve there. Oh, what it could have been for
Brian
Jesse
Hart trying to maybe get around Daniel Gitteroak. That would be for 6th. Gitteroak's having a solid day.
Yeah.
Good run for Jesse Savage in 9th. This is one of our Go Home cars. So is Sheila Shear in 8th. So these are much needed runs for those two. If they can hold on for the next 6 laps and change. Meanwhile, Card Pollard no closer to the 32 than he was. I almost looked like someone was a pitting line almost. I'm amazed that the hill did that much damage to the right side of the 80. Look at that.
I know, that's God Lord.
That's quite the damage to the right side of the HendrickCars.com Chevy.
Oh, yeah. And 86 car try. This will be his best career finish, but he wants one more better in that car.
Meanwhile, Jesse Turner's got damage to the left side of his 23. That's all the room Mike Trout needed to try and make a move. Now that we've got a train behind the 23 for 4th.
Yeah, he was the best car.
Daniel Gitteroak trying to pressure Mike Trout for 5th. This is allowing the 23 to kind of get away, at least for now.
Yep. And 12 got a little loose there.
Brian Hart maybe thinking about a move. Can't quite make it work into turn 7.
Sheila Shear, like we mentioned, season 4 winner, trying to battle Hart right here.
Not going to be quite close enough. As now Mike Trout tries to close in on the wounded 23 car.
Just trying to hang on for DLA.
That looks like that has all the makings of he got the pit wall.
Yeah.
That's what that has all the makings of. Up front, 86, not quite close enough to make a move yet. Mike Trout now taking the wider line for turn 1.
Yeah, they need
Same
to get
for
by.
Brian Hart.
God. Got a little action right here.
23, if he can keep it on course, probably can defend this pretty well. Even with the damage. 12 got a lot of
Matt
hurt.
Dixon's ran season 1, I believe, season 2, Hooters, Comps, part-time in season 5 in the 84. Ran both series in the 70 and the 7. 14, 06, 8 truck. He's ran a lot of different vehicles at a lot of different time. Never won at a road course. This could be the day Dixon ends the road course drought.
Well, he's got less than 5 laps to go to hold off one of the road course aces of Card Pollard.
Yeah, he's trying not to show his cards right now. Trying to wait till those last few laps to not give any tricks away.
Meanwhile, Mike Trout still trying to close in. Brian Hart's taking a look at the 12. Looks like Amanda Evans maybe had thought about something there on the 07. Couldn't make it work.
How about, well, we mentioned Clinton. I see the green Jesus. How can you miss that green Jesus card?
Well, Quinton running outside the top 10 right now in 15th spot.
Yep, the pole sitter in the Truck Series last year, so good job for Quinton being right here at 15th.
Solid day at least for the 89.
Yep,
Coming into this one, they were, they were 16th in points coming in, so at least in driving.
Dixon, if he wins this race, will take a command, well, not commanding, but he'll take a points lead for sure.
As Sheila Shear pressuring Brian Hart, that's for 7th spot now.
Well, the
Can't
85
quite
was
make
going
the
to
move
go to.
work. Thought about it into turn 7. Mike Trout pressuring the 23, gets a little bit of a poor exit off turn 7. That should actually allow him a little bit freer movement into the S's.
It's so hard to pass. In the Cup race, I think we have at least 2 or 3 pit stops, so that's gonna shake that thing up.
As Trout running that wider line, trying to get the move set up for turn 11, not close enough. 86 lost some ground as well. And we've got an almighty train right now forming behind Jesse Turner.
Yeah, our Mexico winner was Tito McCoy from the pole. For Pirates, our pole sitter was Jesse James, and the winner was Alex May. Looks like our 3rd different road course winner this season.
And from 3 entirely different starting spots, I think, too.
That's a line.
Yeah, that's a line.
I don't remember where May started in that race, but 6/10 for the lead. The 27 still all over the 23 right now, trying to get out of the mirrors where he can. Brian Hart trying to do the same to Daniel Gitterook in the 12.
You know that big wide car meme? That's the 23 right now.
Just trying to hang on to 4th spot right now for Jesse Turner. Back-to-back 4th place finishes, actually, too. He finished 4th in Chicagoland.
Do you wonder why the 550 horsepower package sucks?
Meanwhile, Trout looks like a solid exit off of turn 9.
Yeah, we've seen some teams go back-to-back, but not bad for them. Ron Race trying to go back. Ron Race trying to go back-to-back.
Jack Riddleton too close to Garrison there maybe as Sheila Shear takes a peek at the 85. Can't make it work. 2 to go for Matt Dixon though.
Yeah, 86 it's just he's good at this part, just sucks at that beginning part of the track.
The tires are even as well for the 86 and 32. These two both pit on the same lap.
Yeah, I don't think 86 is not getting it. 32 is just, he just has to turn the wheel a little bit and then you just lose the nose because of the 550 backwards, like we've been saying. As 23.
Gitterook maybe trying to take a peek at Trout as Trout gets a lot of curbing in turn 3A.
Yep.
Not close enough. Gitterook now under threat from Brian Hart.
Who Cup? No, game 12 doesn't run Cup last season. For 85 trying.
Hart thought about it, couldn't make the move. Trout on newer tires trying to get the 4th spot away from Jesse Turner. Card Pollard trying to get a run on the 32 as well, trying to keep the streak going of 14 different winners to start the year.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, Amanda Evans around the outside thought about it. Can she get the move done? No.
It's going to be this turn, the last lap's going to make a difference if he's close enough. Get the white flag
is out. 0.7 of a second, the gap.
Now, if you got to show your cards, you got to do it now.
Mike Trout trying to pressure the 23. Brian Hart still trying to pressure the 12. This 11 seconds back of the race lead. Trouble for someone. No, it's Zayn Abdullah having to pit.
Oh, interesting.
That was one of the first ones to pit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Fragniti also had to pit.
That was another one of the first ones. Do they have enough gas?
I think they should.
Oh, I thought the Q6 was out of gas for a second.
So through turn 10 now for the
He's
final
not close
time.
enough.
Not close enough, no.
32 stumbles, he's going to be all over him.
But fuel not going to be an issue, it looks like, for Dixon. Card Pollard with a dive, though, to try it. But it is going to be Matt Dixon to be the first driver to win 2 races in the season as he wins at Infineon. 47 had to pit late. Finishes a lot down on pit lane. Befode Sacco third. 4th place is going to go to Jesse Turner.
God, he held up that. He was Fernando Alonso over here.
That was Ribbleton in 16th. Stevens hangs on for 17th. Algie Branowskis for 20th. Alan Bleck 24th. Alex May is finishing the day out in 28th. Nereza in 29th. Close battle there between the 70 and the 01 for 30th.
Hey, not bad for Lane after getting spun at the start.
And Ace Rogers, this is going to be to finish 41st.
After finishing second and first is of the 2 Sonoma races.
And 38th is going to go to Fragniti. And 39th to Zainadullah after they both had to pit late.
That sucks.
So the top 10 here today, Matt Dixon, Card Pollard of full 6.2 seconds clear of Befode Sacco in third. It was 11.9 seconds back basically to Jesse Turner in fourth. Mike Trout, Daniel Gitterick, Brian Hart, Sheila Shear, Jesse Savage, and Amber Garrison rounding out the top 10. Gentlemen, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, it was what you expect for a road course. Matt Dixon, he's won at Daytona. He has mainly 2 SS wins, short tracks, and even has 2 mile and a half. 7th career win for Matt Dixon, and he's only 1 win off the career win mark of Zachary Fitzwater, so he's the 7th career win. Back to back for Braun Racing too, so the 43 is going to be next at Ontario. Memphis, my bad. Card Pollard second, not bad. Best career finish for Card Pollard. Befode Sacco first and the third. That's going to help a lot in the points. Mike Trout gets a top 5. Amber Garrison, Jack Rebelton, one of his best runs of the year. 73 still does not get a top 10 finish. We look at the bottom of the results as we see a lot, and I mean a lot of our top contenders. Tough break for Ace Rogers down there. Time Pollard got screwed by a hippie. Lane Sanders, the plan got from the 42nd to 30th. Alex May, like we mentioned, finished down there. Nereza finished 29th in a car that won here last year, so they went from 1st to 29th. That's an F for them. Ashley, the plan was 22nd, and Matt Dixon I can guarantee you, will be the points going from a nice 69 to a who knows what his points are going to be. Next week, we're going to go to another one. Well, we're going to go another inaugural track. We've gone to a couple this year so far. Memphis for this in the truck, so we're going to have no cup drivers here. It's going to be we're going to see what can you do your best in this series. So can't wait to see that. And we got one more race this weekend to see some 45 laps of falling asleep and then having excitement for pit stops. It's awesome.
Well, I wish I had more butter with the popcorn I ate. I wasn't really impressed with this race, to be honest. But the only exciting thing was like the first lap, sort of the first lap. But oh no, I wasn't really impressed. I actually almost fell asleep at one point. I swear. That's all I gotta say, Charles.
Where did Dixon start? That's my other question.
I mean, he was up there in the front. He was 7th place. So we predicted first, third, and 5th, and it was 7th.
So continuing the trend, I believe the pole sitter won. So it's only the pole sitter has only won 2 times out of 18 touring races. So keep that in mind for tomorrow's race.
So with that all said and done, congrats to Matt Dixon on grabbing his first road course win of his career and getting the win here. The first repeat winner for the Hooters series this season. And with all that said and done, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you somehow enjoyed that one. I don't blame you if you didn't. If you want to leave a dislike, you probably could. I still get help in the algorithm anyway if you do. So subscribe if you haven't today, though, for more gaming and better racing-related content than this. Leave a comment down below or on Discord to let me know what you guys saw of this one or how you guys did. For Stephen Paul III and Austin the Plant, though, I'm Gordon Fan 1, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Thanks for legalizing pot, you freaking hippies.
I would dislike this video if I were you.